been 4 days since Karen Emery last saw her daughter, Allison Edwards. On Wednesday, Allison left through the front door with every intention of coming home. Unfortunately, someone else had a much different idea. Well, it's that time of year again. Scores of shoppers are headed to their local malls in hopes to get that perfect gift for their loved ones. Here at the King of Prussia Mall, many folks even managed to do a little shopping for themselves. Fran Crippen is the national open water champion here in the United States. This past Tuesday, he shipped out to the United Arab Emirates to compete in what ended up becoming his very last race. Longwood Fire Company released a statement tonight saying that they are deeply saddened by their loss and McGovern will truly be missed. Reporting from Avondale, I'm Sohini Mitra, NBC 10 News. We're here outside of Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia, hanging out at the block party. As you can see, everyone behind me is having a great time with all the food, all the fun and festivities here. They've been here for hours and they can't wait for the start of the game here at Game 2 of the NLCS. All right, well, thanks, Cherry and Rihanna. Here in Philadelphia, it's an absolutely beautiful day, and if you've been outside, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If we do take a look over here at the map, you can see behind me in Reading and Allentown, however, there have been tornado warnings. In the Midwest, a Wisconsin community is still reeling after a hostage standoff at a high school has come to an end. Close to 24 students and their teacher are safe, while a teenage gunman is in the hospital. It's been 4 days since Karen Emery last saw her daughter, Allison Edwards. On Wednesday, Allison left through the front door with every intention of coming home. Unfortunately, someone else had a much different idea.
It's the worst thing I've ever had to experience in my life. You don't expect to have to bury your own daughter.
Police found Allison's body in a second-floor apartment on the 3800 block of Glendale Street in Juniata. The medical examiner ruled she had been strangled. The 22-year-old Levittown resident was a mother and an animal lover. She also had a dark love affair with drugs and alcohol.
I'm in shock right now. My daughter, she has had a drug problem. As of the beginning of the year is when she first started getting a handle on it.
In recent months, she cleaned up her act and, according to her mother, even planned on going to school to become a dog groomer. Then this past Wednesday, everything changed.
Last week, she picked up a drink, and it just escalated.
Allison left the house she shared with her mother, telling Karen she'd be in touch.
She just said, "Mom, I've got to get this out of my system, and then I'm going to try again."
Allison kept in touch by text message, but by Friday, the messages stopped coming. Early Saturday morning, Karen got a phone call that would forever change her life.
I just got a call from the medical examiner, which is like a mother's nightmare.
Last month, the bodies of Elaine Goldberg and Nicole Piacentini were found 2 miles away in Kensington. Both women had been sexually assaulted and strangled. At least 2 other women have also been assaulted in the same neighborhood.
Waiting for her to walk through the front door, part of me just says, no, this is a nightmare I'm going to wake up from.
Police say it's too early to speculate if this case is related to the 2 other cases in Kensington where women were found strangled, but the Homicide Task Force is on it and they plan on finding all the answers. Reporting from Levittown, I'm Sohini Mitra, NBC 10 News. Philadelphia residents who take public transportation are being a little bit more cautious tonight after 2 separate attacks on SEPTA riders earlier this afternoon. Teenage bandits wreaking havoc in Philadelphia. Tonight, police are looking for several teenage suspects in 2 different attacks on SEPTA commuters. Around 3 p.m. today, a 15-year-old was assaulted by 3 teens on a concourse just below the Municipal Building on JFK Boulevard, while moments later, an 18-year-old male and his 16-year-old girlfriend was beaten and robbed on the concourse at Broad and Chestnut by 12 teenage males.
It's kind of scary because there's like people my age and it can happen to anybody.
SEPTA does have surveillance cameras by the ticket counters and platforms, but not on the concourses because those are considered city property. Maggie Powers, for one, would like to see more police officers on duty to help her feel safe.
I don't really see that many police. I just saw one a few minutes ago, but there really isn't much police activity here, and there really should be.
Many SEPTA riders tonight are adopting the buddy policy and traveling in groups, hoping to fend off any potential attackers.
Feels safe in numbers, but I would not be wanting to be traveling alone.
SEPTA did release a statement saying police personnel has been increased for tonight. They also encourage all commuters to report any suspicious activity. Reporting from Center City, I'm Sohini Mitra, NBC 10 News. Many people who haven't even thought about their holiday shopping are just starting to realize that Christmas is only 2 days away. That's right, 2 days away. So let the frantic search for last-minute gifts begin. Let's face it, most men don't relish shopping. So throw in some inclement weather, congested malls, overzealous sales associates, and you've got yourself a recipe for a meltdown.
I think men have best intentions and they really want to get it right.
According to Karen Coleman, they just need a little help. They wait until the end because they don't want to make a wrong selection.
So that's what we're here. We're going to help them make those final decisions and make great decisions.
For some, dilly-dallying is actually paying off. They're getting a bigger bang for their buck. The National Retail Federation saw merchants slash prices as the holidays neared, so maybe procrastination isn't so bad after all.
I got a 20% off at Guess on a really expensive jacket for my daughter. I think she's going to love it.
We got some deals with the 40% off and buy one item, get half off. So I think that was good. That was helpful.
The economy's kind of tough. Everybody's looking for a deal.
To help shoppers keep their cool as time runs out, many stores are beefing up their sales staff.
The helpers were great. You know, they asked me a couple questions about my life, and they pointed me right in the right direction and found exactly what I wanted.
So if that perfect present is still eluding you, don't worry. The shops here in Haddonfield are open till 7 p.m. tomorrow, so you still have a little bit more time before the big day. Reporting live from Haddonfield, I'm Sohini Mitra, NBC 10 News.